Okay, I'm doing a second test for Mainstage because the first one was kind of unfair. I had a lot of stuff going on, and let's bear in mind that I am running this program at the same time that I'm running the screencast program so that I can record this video. So I don't know if that's taxing the computer too much. I'm in a Mac with 16 gigs and it should be plenty. Let me explain a little bit of the program right here on the channel strips. I have my channels. You can load as many channels as you want or as your computer lets you. And I'm running some effects. I'm running my mic through these mixers, through this virtual mixer. I have a wave plugin and a reverb from Logic. Also, I'm running bass from Trillion, a piano for UVI workstations. Let me solo that out so you can. I'm sorry, I soloed the piano, so I lost the sound. And my CPU seems to still be pretty running hot when I play it. Again, maybe that may change if I wasn't running the video program. And I'm gonna give it another test. And the best way I know to test something is to just play with it. As you can see over here, I made my layers. Right now I'm only in this particular patch. I only have an acoustic piano, a Rhodes, a string pad, and my bass, which is really what I do in the motif right now. Okay, let's do it. Let's see what happens. There were trailing wooden trestles, and there were bridges made of stone. I have always been a stranger, and I'll always be alone. There's a bridge for tomorrow. There's a bridge to the past. There's a bridge made of color. And those notes. There's a bridge made. I'm losing notes. See, I need to be able to make my bass lines if I to use this thing, and my CPU is still pretty bad right there, so I'll try it again. There's a bridge made of gold. There's a bridge made to the past. There's a bridge made of sorrow that I pray will not last. There's a bridge made of gold. Lose my notes. There's a lost everything. Ooh. See, I lost everything. It's not back. I press the note and the note comes out. So I'm gonna press the panic button. I got my volleyball wheel happening. Let's see if I come back. When the bridge is between us, we'll have nothing to say. We will run through the sunlight, and she'll meet me half the way. There's a bridge made of gold in the sky above, and I'm certain that somewhere there's a bridge made of love. Well, there you have it. It crapped out right in the middle of the song. I love the sounds. I love the fact that you can bring your own plugins into it. Like I'm using the piano from UVI. I'm using the bass from Trilogy. You know, I mean, I'm running the vocals through it and everything. Would I trust it live? I don't know. For a practice thing, fine. I mean, if I was running just to Rhodes. Okay, if you can see when I'm playing the CPU over here, I'm not doing anything, it's already in half. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play. You see how it gets to the red right away. Now look, when I'm gonna lose the sound of my microphone, but I'm gonna go to the Rhodes and see how the CPU doesn't tax out. And then I'm gonna go to this one over here that I have my Moog lead and the keys and the keys and Moog. Basically I don't have a bass there, I have like, in case I have a bass player with me, and that'll tax out again. So check it out. This is the Rhodes. So you see, if you're only running one sound or two sounds, maybe you'll be fine. But running a very complex thing, I don't know. Here comes but I love the ability that you can bring in your own plugins. Notice the CPU it's still crapping out. So I mean, I wouldn't trust it live. Maybe, you know, as computers get bigger, I don't know that I wanted to spend $2,000 on a computer so I can run this. I mean, I might as well just get like the Korg Chronos or or the latest motif. I'm using a motif right now, and that works fine for me. I mean, as long as I can run three things in my right hand and my bass on the left, I'm happy. I mean, I think Mainstage is great, but I can't trust it live right now, because if it craps out right in the middle of the song, that'd be very embarrassing. Anyway, like I said, I did load some things here. There's some samples loaded there. If I click here, I'll have like for instance, I'll go. Thank you. It's a great software. I think you're gonna probably need a really good computer to do it, and I think it's a great practice tool. As you know, I mean, I have Sample Tank for iPad, and I've been using it live, and it does not crap out. And I'm running a layer with 4, so I mean, I'm sure Apple can do something about this. So anyway, there you have it. I hope this video was helpful.